Hi all, welcome to StudyWinPSC. ഇന്ന് നടന്ന Kerafed Accountant എക്സാമിനേഷന്റെ ആൻസർ കീ ആണ് നമ്മൾ ഡിസ്കസ് ചെയ്യാൻ പോകുന്നത്. ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ പേപ്പർ കോഡ് 024/2025. നേരെ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻസിലേക്ക് പോവാം. Among the following, which are the features of capitalism? Answer is option A, only 1 and 3 correct. It allows private ownership of resources. It is primarily driven by profit motive. Among the following, which are the criticisms of socialism? Answer is option D, only 1 and 2 correct. It does not provide incentive for innovation. It has bureaucratic inefficiency. അടുത്ത ചോദ്യം, the common features between a cooperative society and a joint stock company is that answer is option D, all correct. Both type of organization offers limited liability to their members. Both are considered separate legal entities from their members. In both structures, ownership interests can be transferred. അടുത്ത ചോദ്യം, among the following, which are the features of partnership? Answer is option A, only 1 and 3 correct. Existence of unlimited liability for the partners. Gains or losses are shared based on mutual agreement. അടുത്ത ചോദ്യം, among the following cooperative principles which were developed by the Rochdale pioneers? Answer is option C, only 1 and 3 correct. Democratic, member control, open and voluntary membership. അടുത്ത ചോദ്യം, among the following, which were included in the reformulated principles of the International Cooperative Alliance? Answer is option D, all correct. Concern for community, voluntary membership, cooperation among cooperatives. Carr Committee has viewed that the key features of a cooperative societies should be. Answer is option C, only 1 correct. Voluntary membership. Which of the following is a cooperative value as per International Cooperative Alliance? The answer is option D, all correct. Equity, self-responsibility, solidarity. അടുത്ത ചോദ്യം, what are the objectives of NAFED? Answer is option D, all correct. Promoting the cooperative marketing of agricultural product, regulating the price of agricultural product, providing financial support to farmers and cooperatives. അടുത്ത ചോദ്യം, what are the objectives of CRIPCO? Answer is option C, only 1 and 3 correct. Manufacturing and supply fertilizers for providing to the farmers, promoting agricultural and rural development through cooperatives. അടുത്ത ചോദ്യം, what is true about the administration of IFFCO? Answer is option C, only 1 and 3 correct. Management is led by elected representatives from cooperatives, managed by a board of directors elected by its cooperative members. What are the objectives of NABARD? Answer is option A, only 1 and 3 correct. To promote rural development and credit flow in rural areas, to provide financial assistance for agricultural and rural infrastructure projects. What are true about the execution of arbitration award? Answer is option D, only 1 and 3 correct. They can be enforced as a decree of a civil court. They are governed by state-specific cooperative laws. അടുത്ത ചോദ്യം, what are true about the arbitration in the case of cooperative disputes? Answer is option A, only 1 and 3 correct. Arbitration process involves resolving disputes outside the courts. Arbitration is normally faster than traditional process of litigation. അടുത്ത ചോദ്യം, which are the natures of execution of an award given as a result of arbitration? Answer is option C, only 1 correct. The award is treated as a decree of a civil court. അടുത്ത ചോദ്യം, the cooperative tribunal is constituted primarily with the objective of. Answer is option A, only 1 and 3 correct. One is resolving disputes arising within cooperative societies. 3. Enforcing penalties for non-compliance with the cooperative laws. Forms of state aid to cooperative includes. Answer is option D, all correct. Purchasing shares in societies with limited liability, providing grants for infrastructure development, offering tax exemptions to cooperative societies. അടുത്ത ചോദ്യം, what is true about Principal State Partnership Fund? Answer is option A, all wrong answers. അടുത്ത ചോദ്യം, what is true about Subsidiary State Partnership Fund? Answer is option C, only 1 and 2 correct. establishment by central society can be used for making payments to the apex society. അടുത്ത ചോദ്യം, which is a form of state aid to societies as per section 53 of the Kerala Cooperative Societies Act 1969. Answer is option D, all correct. Guaranteeing the payment of interest on debenture issued by a society, giving loan to societies, giving financial assistance in the form of subsidies to a society. അടുത്ത ചോദ്യം, an auditor of a cooperative society finds difference between physical balance and book balance of cash. He is supposed to do all of the following except what? Answer is option A. If the physical balance is less, immediately file a case before the SHO of the police station having jurisdiction over that society and report it to the higher officers of the auditor. അടുത്ത ചോദ്യം, audit fees for primary cooperative credit societies other than long term is calculated based on which of the following? Answer is option D, amount of working capital. അടുത്ത ചോദ്യം, an auditor have the power to summon any person in possession of books, accounts, documents, etc. to the office of the director of cooperative audit or to any subordinate office of him if there is no working office for a society. അടുത്ത ചോദ്യം, who among the following maintain and administer the relief fund for the members of cooperative societies? Answer is option C, registrar of cooperative societies. What is the audit fee charged for the audit of first year accounts of a society? Answer is option B, no fee. Identify the exact name of act passed to regulate cooperative societies in British India during 1994. Answer is option D, the Cooperative Credit Societies Act 1904. As per Cooperative Societies Act 1912, if a dispute arises on the status of a person to be admitted as member, such as agriculturalists or not, etc., who take the decision which is treated as final? The answer is option B, the registrar. On transfer of corporation as a provisional subject in British India, which of the following province passed its own Cooperative Societies Act at first? The answer is option A, Bombay province. അടുത്ത ചോദ്യം, Surabhi is related to which of the following? Answer is option A, handicrafts. അടുത്ത ചോദ്യം, consider the following statement on the Multi-State Cooperative Societies Act 2002. Identify the wrong one. Answer is option D, it extends to the whole of India except the state of Jammu and Kashmir. In general, a multi-state cooperative societies can be categorized into which of the following? Answer is option B, a unitary type of cooperative society. Which of the following can be considered as a designer cooperative society? Answer is option A. In which year the International Cooperative Alliance had adopted a revised statement on the cooperative identity? Answer is option C, 1995. Which of the following committee recommended the creation of multi-purpose cooperative society at first? Answer is option D, the Mehta Committee, 1937. Following statements are on producer companies. Identify the wrong one. Answer is option B, maximum number of members are restricted to 100. Following statement are on parallel cooperative legislations. Identify the wrong one. Answer is option D, such societies can receive financial assistance from government only as capital participation. Following statement are on integrated fisheries development project. Identify the wrong one. Answer is option B, the loan is provided directly to the fishermen by the MATSFED. Following statement are on NAFED. Identify the wrong one. Answer is option C, it is created on the basis of recommendations given by V.L. Mehta Committee of 1959. The Multi-Unit Cooperative Societies Act was passed in which year? Answer is option C, 1942. Following statement are on Kerala State Cooperative Consumers Federation Limited. Identify the wrong one. Answer is option C, all primary consumer cooperative societies are members of the federation. Which of the following statement are correct with regard to the need for correspondent banking? Answer is option C, both 1 and 2, to have access to foreign market to facilitate liquidity management. അടുത്ത ചോദ്യം, which of the following is not an element for framing KYC norms for a bank? Answer is option B, customer security provisions. Which of the following are considered as valid exceptions in the case of pledge by non-owner? Answer is option D, 1, 2 and 3. Mercantile agent, a pledger who has only a limited interest in goods, one of the joint owner in sole possession of goods. അടുത്ത ചോദ്യം, which among the following banks is not a party to letter of credit? Answer is option A, refinancing bank. Which among the following statements are correct with regard to RBI? Answer is option A, statement 1 only is correct. Statement 1, market stability scheme is used by RBI to manage surplus liquidity. അടുത്ത ചോദ്യം, two major schools of thought regarding principles of note issue. Answer is option C, banking principle and currency principle. Which of the following qualitative instruments are used by Reserve Bank of India? Answer is option D, 1, 2 and 3. Moral suasion, direct action, publicity. അടുത്ത ചോദ്യം, which of the following are the domestic subsidiaries of State Bank of India? Answer is option C, both 1 and 2, CIBIL and CCIL. Service area approach is an important development in the area of option D, rural lending. The purpose of differential interest rate scheme introduced by public sector bank. Answer is option C, to assist the weakest among the weaker segments of the society. Which of the following statements are true with regard to regional rural banks? Answer is option A, statement 1 only. Statement 1, RRBs aim to provide credit facilities to small and marginal farmers. അടുത്ത ചോദ്യം, which of the following recommendations is not involved in Narasimha Committee report of financial system? Answer is option B, introduction of derivative instruments. And അടുത്ത ചോദ്യം, which of the following statement are correct with regard to local area banks? Answer is option B, statement 1 only. They are registered as public limited companies under Companies Act. Payment bank is not permitted for. Answer is option C, issuance of credit cards. അടുത്ത ചോദ്യം, which among the districts are considered as special focus districts under NABARD's financial fund? Answer is option A, 1, 2 and 3. Aspirational districts, LW districts, credit deficient districts. അടുത്ത ചോദ്യം, which of the following types of financial institutions are excluded from the scope of Banking Regulations Act 1949? Answer is option C, 1 and 2. Primary Agricultural Credit Society, Cooperative Land Mortgage Bank. അടുത്ത ചോദ്യം, as per Banking Regulations Act 1949, which of the following returns are excluded from submission to RBI on a periodic basis? Answer is option B, weekly return. According to the provisions of Banking Regulations Act 1949, which of the following forms of business can be lawfully undertaken by a bank? Answer is option A, both 1 and 2. Indemnity and guarantee business, undertaking and executing trust. അടുത്ത ചോദ്യം, in which of the following situations High Court shall order the compulsory winding of a banking company? Answer is option A, in 1 only. That is, if the banking company is unable to pay its debts. When a banker opens an account in favor of a person by accepting some money, he assumes the position of a debtor. അടുത്ത ചോദ്യം, an authenticated copy of customer's account in the bank's own book is option B, bank passbook. Loan of a married woman can be revolved only out of. Answer is option C, her personal assets. When a person dies without making any will or makes a will but does not mention anyone as executor, the court appoints dash to wind up his estate. Answer is option B, administrator. Who is the person who creates a bill of exchange? Answer is drawer. A check which is overdue is called a stale check. Bills to which shipping document are attached? Option B, documentary bills. In a MICR check, the last 3 numbers in the code line indicates. Answer is option D, branch code. A technique of reducing the flow of check is called. The answer is option A, check truncation. അടുത്ത ചോദ്യം, കോൺട്രിബ്യൂഷൻസ് മെയ്ഡ് ടുവേർഡ്സ് Adal Pension Yojana are eligible for tax benefits under dash of the Income Tax Act. Answer is 80cc. Which of the following is the one-time settlement scheme launched by IDBI Bank for retail NPAs? Answer is option C, Sugam Rin Bhaktan Yojana. Woman SHG member appointee as a banking agent is called. Answer is option C, Bank Sakhi. How many characters does IFSC code have? Answer is option C, 11. Which of the following is the key features of a digital signature which ensures the authenticity of online banking transaction? Answer is option B, public key cryptography with a private key held by a customer. What is the full form of CBDC? Answer is option D, Central Bank Digital Currency. Dash is an alphanumeric code that uniquely identify a bank branch participating in any NEFT system. Answer is option A, IFSC. A loan becomes an NPS when the interest or principal becomes overdue for a period of, answer is option B, 90 days. A measure of the amount of a bank capital expressed as a percentage of its risk-weighted credit exposure. Answer is option A, capital adequacy ratio. Right of a bank to retain the property belonging to the debtor until he has discharged the debt due to the retainer of the property. Answer is a lien. The risk coverage being provided in the Pradhan Mantri Jeevan Jyoti Bhima Yojana is, answer A, 2 lakhs. Which of the following best describes the role of ALU in a CPU? Answer is option B, performing arithmetic and logical operations. Which type of memory is non-volatile and used to store firmware in most computers? Answer is ROM. Supercomputers are characterized by their, answer is option B, high-speed processing and using complex scientific calculations. Which of the following best explains the primary functions of system software? Answer is option A, managing and coordinating computer hardware resources. How are hexadecimal numbers represented in comparison to binary numbers? Answer is option C. Each hexadecimal digit corresponds to 4 binary bits. Which MS Word features allow the user to apply uniform look to the document using predefined formatting elements? Answer is option A, styles. What is the purpose of the track change features in MS Word? Answer is option B, to highlight the modifications made by different users. In a spreadsheet, what is the function of an absolute cell reference in formulas? Answer is option D. It logs the references to a specific cell even when the formula is copied. Which feature in a worksheet allow you to keep row and column labels visible while scrolling through a large data set? Answer is option A, freeze panes. Which PowerPoint features allow you to animate the transition between slides for a more dynamic presentation? Answer is option B, slide transitions. Which of the following statement about objects in object-oriented programming is true? Answer is option B, an object can have its state changed during runtime. In C++, what happens if an array is declared with a size of 10 and an attempt is made to access the 15th element? Answer is option B, the behavior is undefined. In Visual Basic, which event occurs when a user releases a mouse button over a form? Answer is option B, mouse up. What is the output of the following VB.NET code? Answer is option B, 135. In an ER diagram, which symbol represents a weak entity? Answer is double rectangle. Which of the following is true about correlated subqueries? Answer is option B. They execute for every row returned by the outer query. Which SQL join will include all rows from the left table and only the matching rows from the right table? Answer is option C, left join. Which of the following is not a role of a web server? Answer is option B, processing client-side scripts. Which of the following is true about the in-frame element in HTML? Answer is option B, it is used to display the web page within a web page. In JavaScript, which keyboard declares a block scoped variable? Answer is option B, both B and C, var and let. So, എല്ലാവർക്കും വീഡിയോ ഇഷ്ടപ്പെടുന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ please like, subscribe and share. Thank you.